Hello. So this is editing Chella coming in to just make a quick disclaimer at the beginning of this video, because now it is October 15th. I don't know when this is gonna go out. I wanted to pop in before the video started to say, is this vlog from August? Yes. Am I still editing it in October? Yes. I just wanted to put it out. I've worked very hard on editing it, so I'm like, you know what? I'm still gonna put it out. So I just wanted to pop in and say, yes, you are seeing this probably in October, hopefully, if not November, and it is from August. But you know, we will continue going, and I hope you enjoy it regardless. I'm gonna continue editing this. I do have my Magical Readathon vlog that will be going up at some point after this. I do have clips filmed. I just need to start editing that one after this one. They will both be late coming out because, you know, September was the Magical Readathon and it is again October, but I know this vlog is from August, but I hope you still enjoy it even though it's been months. But I've been working on it, I swear. I will now leave so you can enjoy my birthday month vlog. Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's been a bit since I uploaded that video explaining where I've been. It is now August 3rd today. I have off today. It is Sunday. Sorry, Mochi's running around. Sorry if you can hear the TV again. I like having something playing, but it's been a little bit. I did, in fact, get a new camera. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It's gonna take a little getting used to, but I did get a new camera. I got it a bit ago, and I did start a different vlog, and promptly it fell off because things were going on. So I am back. I'm trying this again, but I wasn't really reading, so it was really hard to find a reason to pick up the camera. But this camera was not cheap, so I need to use it. I did give my old camera to my dad, so it's, well, went to a good home. And I did love that camera. My sister got it for me when I first started, and I am forever grateful to her. She's the one who helped me from the jump, her and my husband. But that camera was great. I did use it. It became a lot, especially without having my husband here to use that camera, because I couldn't see myself, so like having him be able to make sure I was in frame and everything, he's not here to do that, so it's like, it made me not want to pick up that camera. And then I was using my phone, and then it was taking up space on my phone, and some videos I filmed were too long, and then I'd have to connect my phone to my laptop, which I don't like doing, and it was just a lot. I know Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte has used this camera for ages, and I've just recently gone back into the swing of watching BookTube, and a lot of the booktubers I watch now have this camera, so I was like, okay. I'm gonna do it. Hopefully it'll give me the push to film. So here we are. Before we get into the vlog, if you enjoy my videos, please feel free to give a like and subscribe. I would love to have you here. It really makes my day, and I love seeing you here. But please bear with me. I'm getting used to this camera. I'm getting used to the microphone and everything. So it is a work in progress. But anywho, so like I said, it's Sunday. I do have off today. I was outside for a few hours, just soaking up the sun after my husband went to sleep, and came in and got a shower, because ooh-wee, it was hot out, which is great. But I got a shower, ate something. Mochi is now in a mood, running around. But yeah, so there's stuff happening. So it's August. My birthday is on the 21st. I will be turning an age. Can you guess? I have my tattoo appointment before that, and I'm excited for that. My friends are going to be going with me, so that's fun. Later today we might be going to get ice cream. Still up in the air though. We used to have 2 dressers in this room. I know this is chatty and everything, but you know, it's been a bit. So we had 2 dressers, one for my husband, one for me, which we only have so much space, right? which means I only have so much space for bookshelves. So I had the brilliant idea that, well, what if we got rid of the 2 dressers and just got one tall thing that we can put both of our clothes in, like, that doesn't go in the closet. So I'm gonna do that. And then I was like, well, I don't have to get that thing yet. I can just keep my dresser, take the one that was for him out, and that space I could get a bookshelf. So I did in fact do that. I got it all cleaned up, got that dresser taken out, and I did order a Billy bookcase from IKEA. So the earliest I could get that shipped and delivered was August 12th, womp womp, but I do have to get through this week, which is fine. I'm off today, work tomorrow, off the next day, and then I work 5 days straight. Ooh, but then I have 3 days off, so the 12th, it'll work out fine. And then I might have off the whole week of my birthday. I'm not. That's supposedly what should be happening, because of my vacation that I almost lost out to. That is still to be determined. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. So I'm gonna be getting a new bookshelf because I did something crazy. So at work, I ordered in a few manga. And when I say a few, maybe it wasn't a few, but hear me out. So I've been getting caught up on Gavin from Gavin Reads It All's videos. And if you don't know, Naruto is one of my favorite animes, and also Fruits Basket. Those are the 2 like I grew up really loving. And the Fruits Basket that I grew up on was the original anime, which I know is light compared to what the actual manga is. I have started the actual manga and I have started the reboot. And I do like the reboot, don't get me wrong, but that's neither here nor there. But anyways, Naruto, I grew up on Naruto and everything, and so I saw on his shelves that he had a bunch of them. Like, I know he got the box set of the first 27, and then from 40 something on, so he was missing like 28 to 30 something, and I'm like, oh, I really kind of want to collect them, because we do have the bind-ups, but I do like me a bind-up. I do prefer bind-ups. Like, I literally have the collector's editions of Fruits Basket. I do prefer them because bigger, more in one. But with the Naruto volumes, you miss out on the the individual covers, and that was very important to me. So did I order in all? Well, I already had the 2nd, 3rd, 20th, and 43rd. I used to have the 1st, but one of my sister's friends in elementary school wanted to borrow my copy, and she never gave it back. So, but we did already have the 1st one at work, so I just bought that. So I had those 5. So all I needed to order in were the other 60 something. Not good at math. Don't expect me to be good at math here. I'm assuming a lot of you already figured out what number that is, but anyways, I had to ship in a bunch, and I thought they would do some overtime. Oh no. I already have all but 2, and I ordered them not this Friday that just happened, the Friday before that. So within the span of a week, that the business days, Monday through Friday of this past week, all but 2 have come in. So yeah. So now I'm just missing 2. I'll show you. I'm very happy. Ignore the state of my bookshelf because your girl. Oh, sorry, this lighting is terrible. It's in need of repair, but you know, I'm getting that other bookshelf, so hopefully I'll be able to. And Mochi likes to mess with them, with the bookshelves, so. But here, let me show you. All of the Naruto, and then I also got these, but that's not important. I have all of them but 22 and 27. Those are the only 2 that I'm missing. I have all of the other ones now. And I know, was that crazy? Yes. But, you know, I love Naruto, and these covers are just amazing. So I'm not gonna show you really any of the covers, because I would argue that the covers are very spoilery, and I am not about to spoil the show or anything for you. But just know that they're amazing. I love the covers. Sorry about the sun, but anywho,
So I wanted to show that because I looked like ridiculous walking out of work, especially yesterday. I bought 24, 20, 22 of them yesterday. And there were 2 times before that I had a bunch that I brought home with a huge bag. But yesterday I also got, as you saw, Dungeon Crawler Carl in that, The Game of Murder. I got me and my sister a copy of that because me and my 2 friends are going to be buddy reading The Game of Murder or whatever it's called. The Game is Murder. I forget. I want to read Dungeon Crawler Carl, but me and my husband might buddy read that, which my husband is buddy reading The Jasad Heir with me. It's a reread for me, but he's reading it with me, and then I think we're going to go into the Jasad Crown afterwards. It's very nice. He knows that doing that with my friends has been very nice for me, so he wanted to do that with me as well, which is very sweet. So we've been doing that and we've been enjoying it. He's been reading, which makes my heart happy, and he's having a good time, so that also makes me happy because The Jasad Heir is one of my favorite books. Like, as I'm rereading it right now, because I was reading it while I was outside, it's reminding me why I love it so much. That book, like the quotes in that book, just like the feeling that book evokes, I just love it. And I know it's not for everyone, but The Jasad Heir, I just vibe with that book. I love the interactions between Sylvia and Aaron. I eat it up, I gobble it up. It is just perfect for me. Like, it's my kind of enemies to lovers. I just love it. Like, just reading it makes me, just such moments that I'm just like, they just hit for me. And I'm having such a good time upon this reread. Also buddy reading currently with my friends Thursday Murder Club, which I did mention in the other vlog, but again, that's never seeing the light of day, so here we are. The Thursday Murder Club, at first it was a little hard to get in, like, to get used to the writing. Not only is it because it's more English, UK English, like the way that it's just like the way it flowed, like the vernacular, or getting used to like that way of speaking. But then like just getting used to like how the book is formatted, like you get some of Joyce's diaries and then you're in different perspectives, but it's like third person. And it took a little bit to get into, but now we're like 200 pages in and oh my gosh, am I hooked. I'm just waiting for my friend to get, like, because me and our other friend are caught up in our chapters. We're just waiting for our other friend to get caught up. And oh my god, it just like shit really hit the fan. Like, things are happening. We're very confused. We're like, what the hell is happening? I have some thoughts. I have some theories. And I'm just having a good time. I think, like, it did take a little bit to, like, get used to all of those things. But I think that the mystery and, like, just the dynamic between the Thursday Murder Club and, like, their tone, I just find very fun. Like, Elizabeth is very interesting. And, like, clearly there's something that we don't know about her. And just, like, Joyce and everyone we don't know. But it's just, like, such a fun time. Like, they're very, like, interesting group of people. And very morbid curiosity. And, like, even though that's not necessarily my curiosity, I really find it fun being in this story. So I'm excited to keep going. The person we wanted to die, did they die? You'll have to read to find out. I mean, it is such a good, fun time. And we're having a good time. We did first try to read The Spell Shop together, and it wasn't the buddy read that was the problem. It was the book. And I have since finished The Spell Shop, and I wish I had not. I wish I had just let it go, because I was struggling to read. I've been actually getting better. I'm on medication, blah, 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 blah. Not going to get into it, but, so I've been able to read physically more, but at the time I was listening to it on audio, and then I ran out of Spotify time for the audiobook. I just had 3 fucking chapters left, and it's like, your 15 hours are blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I just have 3 chapters to go. Could you not just let me have this? But no, Spotify would not. And of course the library holds were so long. So it's like, so I just waited. And now it's August. now have my 15 hours back, and I've lost some time to finishing that audiobook. And ooh-wee, like, the problem we were having, at least for my friends and I, the things that we agreed, like, unanimously was, like, it was, like, obviously nothing's really happening. It is a cozy fantasy. Like, and we also agreed, like, it was hard to really imagine some of the things that the author was trying to, like, have us picture. It just did not work for us, and, like, it was very hard to conceptualize it. It just was not working. And then for me, I just don't like, and I don't know if it's, like, all cozy fantasy. I have not read a lot of cozy fantasies. Really, this is my first one. If, like, all of them are kind of this insta-lovey, insta whatever, because if it is, I don't know if it's going to be for me, because, like, I understood that, like, the guy knew her, like remembers her and everything from back before she left. The rate in which she ends up, like, falling for him, and by the end, like, whenever, before even the last chapter, which the last chapter is, like, 4 months later, before that, they mentioned something about weddings, like, the main female character, and I'm like, don't you dare tell me. Don't you dare. And if you don't want to be spoiled, don't listen. Don't listen. If you don't want to be spoiled, just wait till I put my hands down, because I might be spoiling something for the spell shop. So you've got your warning. 3, 2, 1. So there was, like, just like a hinting, not really a hinting. It was more of, like, something reminded them of weddings, and I'm like, oh, don't you dare. And then the last chapter is 4 months later. 4 months later. She's not been there that long to that point, and then it's 4 months later, and then he asks, like, something happens, and then he asks her to marry her, and I was done. I was done. Like, I do not like that. It was so insta-lovey. I just don't like that. There was nothing really pushing me in that direction. Like, the way she acted, and then how quick the turnaround was, it just wasn't for me, and I did not like it. Like, all of the things were convenient, and they just, like, the way it flowed was it did not work for me. And I hope it's not all cozy fantasies, because I do want to like cozy fantasy, because sometimes I don't really want a lot of high stakes, but oh my god, the stakes were, like, non-existent, and, like, even when it felt like there might be stakes, there was really none. It was easily just overcome. The dialogue was it just didn't work for me. So we didn't finish that buddy read. We had already started the Thursday Murder Club. I just wanted to finish it on my own, because I was so close to being done with it. And then I finished my audiobook of the third How to Train Your Dragon book, or was it the fourth? I don't remember. I think it was the third, How to Speak Dragonese. So I just had a little bit left of that, so I finished that. So I got caught up on everything, not everything that I had already started, but everything, like, at that point that I recently had started. I couldn't continue with Jasad Air. Well, I could, but I didn't at that moment. But I have gone back to my my reading of Fourth Wing, because I want to get that done. So I did read some of that the other night, and just have a little bit to go. Today I was reading the Jasad Air, loving it. I am enjoying Fourth Wing. I'd say it's a different enjoyment than with the Jasad Air. I think Fourth Wing, I'm just taking it for what it is, and just, vibing with it, I'm having a good time. But this has been a long update, and I thought it wasn't going to be as long, but what do I know? But yeah, so I have been reading, actually, and I've clearly been buying books. I did get the 2 A Sign of Affection manga that I needed. I had the first bind-up, and then the third bind-up came out, so I got the second and the third one of those. I've gotten so many different books, like Rose and Chains. I did get the Illumicrate version of Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy. I'm nothing but a sucker. And am I also hoping to get a copy of The Fairy Loot? Yes. Have I read the book? Not at all. Do I know if I like it? No. Do I also have it on my Kobo, because that was my thing that I was doing, was going to read it on my Kobo to see if I liked it, to then get the normal copy? Yes. Did that end up happening? No. because I got the Illumicrate version. And I still kind of want the original one because the original cover does look beautiful. So, anywho, I am just rambling at this point. I'm just going from thing to thing to thing. It's very chaotic. I do apologize, but there's been time apart, you know, I gotta get you caught up. I am excited. I don't know when this vlog is gonna end. I don't know if it's actually gonna be a week, but it's gonna be a vlog, you know. I'll hopefully update as often as I can. I do work 5 days in a row, so we'll see how I feel. Fingers crossed, but I am reading, so that's the great part. I do have things to say. I'm enjoying my reread of Jasad Air. I'm very excited, but also nervous to get into the Jasad Crown. I'm excited to see where the Thursday Murder Club goes. I'm excited to finish Fourth Wing. I do have the second book, but I don't think I'm going to start that right away. I do really want to read Dungeon Crawler Carl, but me and my husband might buddy read that, so he has to get himself a physical copy because I only bought the physical copy, even though I do love the cover and everything, and I did want to buy it, but I was going to just get it on my Kobo. But it wasn't on the Kobo store, so I couldn't. So I was like, you know what? That means, I gotta get it physically then. The library hold is gonna be way too long, so I just have to get it physically. So he might also have to get a copy there, and we'll buddy read it that way. Because he's been reading my Kobo versions, of my Kobo version of the Jasad Air, and I'm reading my physical copy, but he's gonna have to get a physical one of Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I know everyone is raving about that book. I literally just watched Gavin read it not long ago. I know I'm really far behind on his vlogs. I'm just finally into 2025 in his videos. Sorry, this has been such a long intro and update, but like I said, it's been a bit since I even put that other video out. I do work this week a lot, so I'm really excited for my bookshelf to come next week though, and my birthday the week after that, and my tattoo. I'm excited. But anyways, I'm gonna get going, see what the day has in store. It's only 4:48 now. My comfort show right now has been Naruto, but I play the same few episodes and then go back. Don't even ask me. It's really just in the background, because we're not gonna talk about it. It's very odd. I get it. I got it. I know. Don't judge me. But I'm excited. I might do me reading all of the Naruto manga and maybe talking about that compared to the show, but I'll have to clearly, I don't want to rewatch the original arc of Naruto. So there's Naruto and there's Naruto Shippuden, and I don't really want to rewatch the first arc of Naruto. As much as I do love it and it will always live fondly in my memories, I just don't really want to. I don't know. You could convince me, or I could convince myself, to be honest, but I don't know. But I do want to do a whole reading of the whole thing and see compared to the show. I feel like they might have been pretty accurate to the manga, so I don't know if there's really gonna be much deviation, but I really want to read it. And I might, take you along with me. I do have a lot of vlog ideas. I've been seeing a lot of unhaul projects, which I really love watching. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I have enough books for that. I do have quite a lot of unread books, but I don't know. We'll see. But I do have some vlog ideas, and I'm excited to film as much as I can feasibly, working full time and everything, especially with how chaotic it is at work right now. But anyways, I am just flapping my gums. I am going to get to going and might read a little bit. I'm gonna see what's going on with this whole ice cream thing, and I will see you maybe later or tomorrow. I now work 9 a.m. tomorrow instead of 10 a.m., but that's okay. But I will see you when I have something to update. Oh, well, so I know I think the only clip I have so far for this vlog is when I started it, and your girl has not continued vlogging. Yeah, what a surprise. What a surprise. It's just been kind of stressful. Things have been going on and, trying to figure everything out. But it is now Thursday, August 7th. So I did just get home from work maybe 44 minutes ago. I just wanted to pop in quick because I know I haven't updated in a bit. I don't think I've read more since that opening. I do plan on continuing to read The Jasad Heir. My husband is right now on chapter 18. And I am in the middle of a chapter because I live on the edge, I guess. I'm in the middle of chapter 17, so he's a little bit ahead of me. Look at him. Isn't he just great? And he didn't think he could read fast enough. See, he's blowing me out of the water. But I did continue my read of Fourth Wing the same night I started this vlog, because I was on chapter something. But now I'm at page 346, chapter 28, and I am enjoying it. I am enjoying Fourth Wing. I mean, I love these editions. I love me a nice floppy paperback. I do just love the look of the paperbacks too. But I am actually enjoying it. The thing with this Fourth Wing thing, right, is that I don't have high expectations because of the hype and everything. Like, that really puts me off a lot of the time. I'm enjoying it because I'm not taking it too seriously. Like, I'm just vibing with it. I'm just taking it for what it is, taking it at face value. I'm just, just like with Quicksilver, I really enjoyed Quicksilver. It was definitely what I needed at the time. I'm very excited for the editions we're getting at work this month, which I won't be working that. Shit, I won't be working that whole week because I have off the whole week of my birthday. So, and they come out August 19th. I feel like I'm just taking it the same way as I took Quicksilver, like just trying to enjoy it without being too hard on it, because I just want to enjoy it. Literally, my sister had me start it when my husband went back in February. And I think that's helped because it's like, she literally was like, what you have to lose? Like, you're already having a bad time. Might as well, try reading it. And literally, I was enjoying it enough to get my own copy. And I even got the second one when the paperback came out. So it is pretty predictable. It is pretty, eye-rolly in a lot of moments. And, especially with Xaden and Violet. It is something that I still enjoy, the fact that I don't know, I do still kind of enjoy it. And it's interesting seeing the extra bits in the back, because my sister had it split up where it showed when each of them would slot in the little bonus stuff in Xaden's point of view. So I've been reading that between. It's interesting seeing his perspective, especially the last one that I had to read, seeing what he's thinking up here. And you know what? It is a little cringy, it's a little eye-rolly, but I'm still really enjoying it, and I'm just gonna take it for what it is. I'm not gonna be too critical. I'm just gonna enjoy it. I just want to enjoy stuff because, life is hard enough right now as it is. So I did just get home from work. I ate a bit. Mochi's not happy because my mom sprayed her for fleas and everything. I work still the next 3 days, but then I have 3 days off, and then I work 3 days, and then I have the whole week off, and then I have my tattoo on the 20th, my birthday the 21st, so that's fun. I just feel bad because my friend has to work to close the day before we go to my tattoo appointment, which we have to leave pretty early for. I really do feel bad for that. Either way, I think I'm just waiting for one of my friends to finish their chapters of our Thursday Murder Club read. And then I want to continue reading that, but I gotta wait for that. I'm gonna probably read the Jasad Heir chapters. We were gonna go straight into the Jasad Crown after the Jasad Heir, me and my husband, but I kind of want to go into Dungeon Crawler Carl because I'm hearing so many good things. I just need to see. And then I actually want to buy the paperbacks of the Thursday Murder Club, but I'm gonna, after we finish the first one, then I'll get the first one. I might put the other ones on hold, but no, I'm just rambling. But you know, I haven't talked to you in a little bit. I know, you know. I know that you know. I might continue reading Fourth Wing because I do want to finish it because I have been in the middle of it since March, because I stopped reading it to do the Magical Readathon, which then all hell broke loose in my body and could not function. I'm now getting into a place where I am doing better. I can sit and read. I can just sit. So that's nice. I think the medication that my doctor put me on has been helping, and usually I haven't had the best luck with medication. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. So fingers crossed everything continues to go that way. I do want to continue and finish something because I feel like I'm in the middle of so many things. My hold for Wondersmith, the second Morgan Crow book for the audiobook, did come in, so I could listen to that. I don't know. There's so many things I could have hauled, but I just am lazy and I already put them away. I had ordered in the remaining DVDs of Fruits Basket that I needed. I just needed, let me set you down, you know? I don't know why I keep thinking I need to hold you. I have this handy dandy little standy thing that I could set you on. Let me set you on Fourth Wing right now. Hello. I can bring you closer though. Anyway, so all I needed was season 2 part 2 and season 3, because I had gotten season 2 part 1 a while back. So now I have all of the reboot of Fruits Basket. I of course already had all of the original anime of Fruits Basket, which I do love the original anime, but I do understand and I do know, because I've read like the first half of the manga, that they really lightened it up for that. And it also does not cover the whole of what the manga does, which does happen a lot. I did start the reboot a while ago. I just stopped because I wanted to read all of the manga and then watch the reboot. So, but now I have all of the DVDs. I did show you that I ordered in all of the volumes of Naruto. I was only missing the 2, right? I did, the 27th did come in. I did get that, and now I'm just fucking waiting for the 22nd one. One more. They literally sped through sending me all those other volumes just to fumble it in the last second when I just need one more. So I'm still waiting on the 22nd volume. I only have one left to get, which is fine. If I really need to, I can get it somewhere else. But, I mean, it's still coming. It just, it's taking a little longer. I cannot be trusted around books. And I work with books, so it's kind of hard not to spend my money on them. But I have so many things I want to put aside. I want to put all of the Dungeon Crawler Carl books aside, but there's so many, and they're all hardcover. I did order in the second one because for some reason there wasn't one, so, but then I want to put all of the Thursday Murder Club aside. There's so many things that I want, but so many things that I need to pay. I am just rambling at this point, but it literally has been a bit since I've started this. I think I started this Monday. Yeah, I think so. I don't remember. I started it someday. I don't remember. But yeah, I am just going to relax, chill. I've been getting caught up on Gavin from Gavin Reads It All and everything, but might try to read, depending. I did have to work earlier the past 2 days, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just lay down. I will update you if more reading gets done at some point. I could listen to an audiobook and cross-stitch because I haven't done that in a bit, but am I in the mood? Not really. Wait for my husband to get up. It's only 6:57 p.m. My brain is mush. I have so much going on. I had to do I had things I needed to get done today at work, and there wasn't a lot of us there to get things done, so hopefully my bookshelf does come the 12th, so then I can figure out what I want to put on that shelf, because I think I'm gonna put my manga on that shelf. In whatever space, hello. Whatever space is left, I might move some things over there. I mean, I do still have the fruits basket and stuff over there that I need to move over. Some random bits and bobbles for Naruto and other manga stuff. And then, I don't know, maybe, because I did get the 2 extra shelves, I feel like I can free up some space on these bookshelves, and then I'll try to make it look nice, and then maybe I'll show you my bookshelves, but they look a hot mess right now. I showed you Naruto, and that was as close as that, looking at my shelves you were gonna get. But yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. About what? I don't know. For what? I couldn't tell you. Mochi's just over there. What you doing, Mush? What you doing? What you doing? Aren't you pretty? Aren't you so pretty? Musha. What you doing? Just being funny. Anywho, I will update you whenever there's something going on. I think this vlog might last maybe to the end of this month, just to give me time, especially since I'll have more time the week of my birthday. I'll be getting my tattoo. I'll just take you along for the ride. I might not take you with me, but I will update you as things are going on, because I'm not very good at taking this thing outside. I just, something about people seeing me with the camera, I am not good, but I will update you when maybe something is going on, when I've read something, maybe when I've finished something. Maybe that's really what the go is right now, me finishing something. But I will see you then. Hello. So, it has only been, I think I updated yesterday? Was it? Don't remember. But, and if you see that I'm like in the same shirt, I wear them as pajamas. Mind your business first, before we get into anything. Let's look at it. Cute little Moshe girl. Oh, what a beauty. Oh, would you swoop in? Oh, look at that. Look at the little ball. Well, not a little ball, but oh, honey. Oh, so precious. Oh, yawn. Oh. Anyways, besides the point, but I figured you'd want to see that. I'm finally able to continue with our buddy read, because everyone is caught up on the chapters. So I'm reading the Thursday Murder Club. I hate that they now have this stupid film cover, but whatever, I digress. But I'm reading that right now, and I wanted to come in, make sure I, some more clips, show you Mochi, who's now abandoned me. But, you got to see her. I'm gonna continue reading. It is August 8th. It's Friday. I did work today. It was a shorter shift. It's 7:58 p.m. I've been reading for 19 minutes and 13 seconds. I paused my thingy-mabobber, because I use that same thing that Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte, because I found it from her, the Bookly app, while I'm reading. I use that. So I'm going to continue and see, because we're doing 15 chapters, so I would be going to chapter 80. So we'll see. We will see. So I'm enjoying the Thursday Murder Club. I did put aside a copy of the paperback. Of course not. I don't think we have the tie-in covers yet. I don't want a tie-in cover. Not even a small bit. Not a chance in this universe nor the next. But I am enjoying it. So, but I think I'm still going to read it for each one on my Kobo first, because I like, writing on this. But I'm going to get the physical copies, and I can always reread the physical copies. But yeah, I'm going to continue. And it's saying I'm 56% in, and I have 3 hours to go, so we'll see. I am enjoying it. I am enjoying this. I am enjoying my buddy read with my husband. I think he was on, I don't know if he actually has finished the chapters or not. I still need to finish my chapters. I'm still only in the middle of 17. I'll start reading that after this, but I'm going to continue reading, and I will come back if anything if anything interesting happens, or on a different day. I do work tomorrow and Sunday, so, and then I have 3 days off. So if you don't hear from me today, at least hopefully hear from me on those 3 days, because I'm going to fill in my nails, do a fill on my nails on Monday, and then hopefully my bookshelf comes on Tuesday and I can start doing that and I don't have to worry about anything else. And then I do have to wait for my dad to be able to anchor that to the wall, so I probably won't put anything on there yet. But I do have the week of my birthday off, so, and that's the week after. So then I only have 3 days of working, and then I have a whole week off. I get my tattoo on the 20th, and then my birthday the 21st, which is going to be womp womp sad, because my husband will not be here. We'll do what we can, but I'm just rambling now. I'm going to come back when I have more to say about this book, or anything in general.
I'm so cute. Oh, what a pretty girl.
Oh well. So it is now the next day. Even though it doesn't look like it, because again, I'm in my bed. I know. The scenery never really changes, does it? But it is 8:10 p.m. on August 9th because I worked today. Oh my god, am I tired. I got home from work a while ago. I ate a salad. Mochi is just sitting on the bed with me, just being cute, being a menace. But I wanted to pop in real quick because I finished a chapter that we allotted for our Thursday Murder Club read. Then I finished the chapters that I needed for the Jasad Air. And then I went into Fourth Wing. I thought maybe I could finish it last night, but I got tired and I was only like 7 chapters away. After I ate and everything, I am now reading Fourth Wing. But I didn't pop in last night again because I was tired. I just didn't feel like it. But I wanted to talk about my thoughts on Fourth Wing. And like, I enjoy it. Like, I like it. I have to say I do not love it. When it comes to enemies to lovers, if I have to like compare, like, I understand this supposedly is supposed to be like an enemies to lovers. I could argue that lasts all of 2 seconds, but whatever. When it comes to that, I think that in my opinion, in my humble opinion, and it is nothing but humble, that the Jasad Air does it way better. And you are just an opportunist, aren't you? Anywho, as I was saying, I would say that in my humble opinion, the Jasad Air does enemies to lovers like way better. Which, you know, if you love the romance in Fourth Wing, that's great. That's fine. I'm happy for you. And if you think it's like a really good enemies to lovers and slow burn, I will not take that away from you. But to me, it is not enemies to lovers, and it is not really a slow burn. I would say that it was pretty insta-lusty. Like, even on Violet's part. Like, the amount of time she had to mention how hot or beautiful or whatever about Xaden was excessive to me. Like, it did not feel like an enemies to lovers. I didn't believe that there was really any hatred between them. Like, you're supposed to believe that Xaden hates her. That's fine. But I just prefer how the Jasad Air does it better. And they're not really the same story at all. But, like, I prefer that romance way better than this one. Let me just say, I was enjoying Fourth Wing for a good portion. And I think it's reached the point where I think it's too long. We just need to wrap it up. We need to get to the point. Just to say, like, there's so much things being repeated. And, like, I just, at some point, have gotten to the point with Xaden and Violet that I don't believe in the romance and I don't care. I skip every sex scene because it gives me the ick, makes me cringe. I don't like it. And, like, the part that I'm at, no spoilers or anything, there was a sex scene. I don't like, I didn't like when Sarah J. Maas did this in A Court of Silver Flames. I hate that book, but I do not like Nesta. I'm not a Nesta lover at all. I don't believe her character development in that book. I do not believe in I don't believe in it at all. It's just so annoying to read, but that's neither here nor there. The point is that in that book, like, they start fucking, and that, like, somehow makes them better. Like, that somehow is helping her. And I don't like that. I don't like the fact of having sex, like, when you're upset or something, to, like, make you feel better. Like, if that's good, if you do like that, that's good on you, but I just don't like that that's the way when characters want to use a situation or make someone feel better or whatever. I don't know. It just, whatever. But I think for me, the biggest thing, other than, like, I just don't like this romance. To me, it happens too quickly, like the insta-lust. I don't even like that. But I just think it's now gotten too long. I'm on page 419. It's too long. It's too long. I think it's really reached a point where I am just done. Like, it could have wrapped up a while ago and I would have been happy. Like, if it ended after the first sex scene, then I feel like that would have been a good stopping point. But I just think I've reached the point where I need the book to be over. Either I've just been reading it for too long, or I think that it's a little longer than it needs to be. And that's my personal opinion. I might end up skimming the rest, to be honest. I've read 419 pages, and I just need it to be over. I really, really do. And it's not that I hate the book, and I'm gonna continue at some point. I do have the second one in paperback. I will continue, just not anytime soon. I want to be done with this book, so I'm going to try to just, like, quickly get through the rest of it and see how I feel. But yeah, I think it's worn out its welcome for me. But I'm gonna continue, and I will come back when I am done.
It's me again. It is now gonna be 9 p.m. and I have finished Fourth Wing. I did in fact kind of skim a lot of it, but I think I got the gist anyways. But, like, I didn't skip all of it. You get what I'm saying. But I don't know, it was just too long. I feel like there were some things that could have been taken out that didn't really need to be there. I get the importance of the last bit that I skimmed, but I didn't really need to read it all to know what the hell was happening. It was just a lot of repeating the same thing over and over again, and I was like, girl, we get it. You don't trust him. We get it. I mean, there was a sad moment, but again, I was already done with the book at a point, so, like, I didn't really feel it at that point.
Sorry, I didn't notice my mic wasn't on. Hopefully that part did not sound too bad. But anyways, as I was saying, and I knew the thing that happens at the end, like, who comes in at the end was gonna happen. I forget if it was because my sister told me already, or because I already figured it out from the jump. But, like, that part did make me smile. Like, I did want that to happen. The thing between Violet and Xaden, like, oh my god. I feel like this all could have been avoided, but at the same time, she's, like, just being a little too much about it. Like, I get it. Like, don't get me wrong. I get it. But it's like they're repeating the same shit over and over again when I'm already just done with the book. But I am glad with what happened at the end, like, the last page. Like, I am happy about that part. Like, that did make me smile. But I think that it was a little too long. It was a little too long for me. I think the thing between, like, in the romance just was too fast for me personally. And there's a lot of things that could have been cut out, in my humble opinion. It's, like, it's fine. I understand why the people do love this book, and I did like it. I just did not love it. I really love that you saw it air, which are two very different stories, and I do want to see what happens in the second one. I'm not, like, in a rush to read it. I do have, like I said, the paperback, but I think that the Jasad heir does this, the enemies to lovers slow burn, like the angst, the pining, not even the pining, like literally like the dynamic between Sylvia and the love interest. I don't know if it, I don't want to spoil it. I like, you clearly know who the love interest is going to be, but like their dynamic, like the way they really, like sometimes do seem like they really genuinely do not like each other, but then you do see like softer sides every once in a while, like that, just like, just the way, I just love that book, and rereading it with my husband is reminding me how much I love that book. But I just think that Fourth Wing wasn't a perfect book for me, and that's fine. I did like it, I did enjoy it for the most part until it just became too long. I mean, I'm glad I read it. Do I think it is the best thing? No. Do I think it deserves the hype? I don't know. I mean, that's really not for me to decide. I just think for me it didn't live up to the hype. I understand like people really enjoying it, but I don't know if it lives up for me. But that's irrelevant at the end of the day. It doesn't really matter what I think. Not everyone loves the Jasad heir, and I get that. I am glad I finished Fourth Wing. At least that's off of my TBR and everything, and like not half done, because I literally started in February and I'm now finishing it in August. Now I'm probably going to, I don't know, because I can't read any more of the Thursday Murder Club yet because they are not caught up. So I'm having to wait on that. I think I could probably get back to reading the Jasad heir, but I don't know if I want to right this second. One day I'll read Onyx Storm. Nope, that's the third one. Iron Flame. Iron Flame is the second one. I'll get to that one eventually, but I'm glad I read it. I keep forgetting to mention, I have decided, I think this year, I'm going to just rate the books based on like what I think I want to give it instead of doing call pile. I love call pile. I love G from Book Roast. It makes me less inclined to rate something because I have to like put it through call pile. So I think I'm just gonna do it based on my enjoyment. So I would give that like a 3-star, I think. Fourth Wing, that's what I would give it. So I'm gonna just this year probably do it based on like my enjoyment instead of doing call pile, because a lot of times I don't even end up putting it into call pile till late, and then I'm like not really sure if that's what each category would really be. I'm just gonna do it based on my enjoyment. I think I'm just gonna relax. I do work again tomorrow, and then I have 3 days off. I'll come back hopefully tomorrow if I continue reading anything or if anything interesting happens, but I will see you then. Hello. So I know for sure I did not update yesterday or anything. It is now August 11th. It is 4:32 p.m. and I've been spending my day, I was on the phone with my husband and I was doing my nails because they desperately needed done, and I kind of like felt like, you know, putting a little nail polish on, doing a little bit more, especially since, you know, it's my birth month. Next week I'm getting my tattoo. It's my birthday. I'm off for a whole week, you know, and I didn't want to do my nails during that week because why would I want to lose a day where I could just be relaxing, getting ready for my tattoo, when I could get it done wasting one of these days when I work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that's what I've been doing. Yesterday I worked until 7:30, and then me and my 2 friends went for drinks, and of course it was Sunday, so things closed early, so we just kind of got something to drink. We got like Simply Spiked things after we went for food and everything and drinks. We went to Chili's. We just came to my house and we just chilled and talked and like had a good time. They were showing me, because I'm not on TikTok and I never will be on TikTok. I do not like TikTok. I'm happy for you if you do. Not it's just not for me. But about the woman who fell in love with her psychiatrist, which I'm not gonna go into here. Not my monkey, not my circus, not my problem. But we did have a good time just watching that together and, you know, bullshitting. It was a grand old time. They went home pretty late, like 2:22 a.m. is when they left. I did end up on the call with my husband at the same time when we got home, because I am not going to waste a moment when I could be on a call with my husband. He was just doing his own thing while we were hanging out, but it was a good time. And like I said, today I just been doing my nails, which, you know, was a time. I have moments where I enjoy doing it, moments where I do not enjoy it as much. I just kind of want to get done. But I did enjoy, like, actually, like, doing the nail polish and, like, actually doing something to them instead of just filling them. But I am all done with that. I'm just letting it dry. There was this nail that was giving me issues. That's pretty much all done. I have not read anything. We are on our next, like, 15 chapters of the Thursday Murder Club, but I did not obviously get to read because I was doing this. I was just watching BookTube while I did it. I have not continued with the Jazad Air. My husband is already, like, 3-4 chapters ahead again, so I gotta do that at some point. But I just wanted to pop in real quick, say hello, and just update on what's been going on. I do still have leftover food from when we went to get drinks yesterday, so I might eat that. I got chicken bacon ranch quesadilla, which was pretty good, but we kind of just nibbled at things because we were so busy talking, you know, we can yap, but it was a fun time. I'm not sure what all, because I do have the rest of today, tomorrow, and Wednesday off. My bookshelf should be coming tomorrow, so I do want to do something with that after my dad wakes up, because he works nights, so I don't want to do that while he's sleeping. I'm still waiting on the 1 volume of Naruto. I'm just waiting on volume 22 to get into work, but you know, it is neither here nor there at this point. I did get from work this Lego that came out for August 1st that I love. This, like, the Black Dahlia, like, flower. I have never watched Wednesday. I don't feel like I've ever been in, like, cared to watch it, but I do love me a goth character. Like, I grew up, you know, loving that aesthetic, goth scene kind of thing. So, you know, I don't know why I just never cared for the Addams Family, I guess, and it just never was my thing. But I do like Wednesday as a concept of a character, but I just know that Wednesday, I think, is a little more isn't it gory? Kind of like, and this is not my thing, but, you know, maybe you could persuade me, but I don't really care that it's a Wednesday thing. I couldn't really care less for them or anything. I do like the Nevermore Academy thing on it, but the point that of it being Wednesday, I don't really give 2 shits about. But I just love the look of the flower. Like, I love purple. Just love how this looks, and I kind of want to see if I could put it on my new bookshelf or something. So I don't know if I want to do it these 3 days I have off. I think I'm gonna wait until my week off to do it. Something to look forward to. I did also get my sister's copy of Accomplice to the Villain. What else? And I got a bunch of other things. The Mary E. Pearson. I got the new paperbacks. They're not new now, but the ones that are not with the people on the cover with the sprayed edge. So I got those. Even though, have I read The Kiss of Deception? I didn't even say what series it was. The Kiss of the Remnant Chronicles is what they're called, but The Kiss of Deception. Then the other one's Beauty of Darkness and something else. The Heart of Betrayal? I forget. But have I read them? No. Do I know if I like them? No. How many copies do I indeed have? Like I've said before, the original Kiss of Deception paperback, which I think is the prettier one. Then when they did the reprint with the box set, I got the box set, so I have 2 of the first one, but then I have 1 copy of the second and third. Now I have 3 copies of the first, 2 copies of the second, and 2 copies of the third. But I might, no, not that I might, I will be getting rid of the box set editions, because I don't need so many copies of a book that I've never read, except I really still want the Fairy Loot edition of the Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy. I really want that from Fairy Loot. I have the Luma Crate, I have the Kobo. I'm gonna be getting the original copy. Have I read it? No, but I really want to. So I got that, and then I got a physical copy of the Thursday Murder Club because I'm really enjoying that, not with the stupid tie-in cover like I do, just like having the physical copy. What else did I get? I got the newer paperbacks of Catching Fire and Mockingjay for the Hunger Games. just things that I had on the hold shelf for us that work at my job. I just wanted to get those so that I could add more things so I wouldn't be taking up more space. But so I did get quite a few things the other day. Still waiting for that Naruto volume, but I don't know. I think I might just hang out for a little bit while my nails dry, maybe eat something, read something at some point, hopefully. But that's pretty much all that's been going on. Moshe's sleeping in her spot down in the corner. I got caught up on all of my booktubers, so now I'm going back in anything that's more recent getting caught up on. So I'm having an okay day. Not too bad, not too bad. And yes, am I still wearing this? Yes, mind your business. But I'm going to do that. I've been very tempted, even though I'm going to be getting a tattoo that's very expensive, going to that festival in September and everything. I really want a Steam Deck. I mean, I literally just paid off my laptop not long ago. So now I officially own my gaming laptop. Have I been gaming on it? No, because when my body decided to rebel against me, I was not able to sit at this desk or play games. It was a struggle, but I am getting out of that. And it's nice, it's great, but I kind of want a Steam Deck. Do I have a Switch? Yes, I do. I do not have the new one. I don't really care. But I do have like the Eevee Pikachu original Switch. So, do I play it? No. Do I want a Steam Deck? Yes. I have more games on my Steam than I've ever had on the Switch. Do I have a PlayStation 4 as well? Yes, I do. Do I use it to play DVDs? But yeah, that's what's been going through my head. But I might read and everything. Just chill, since I worked 5 days straight and I have 2.5 days left until I work 3 more days and then have a week off. So I'm going to relax, and I'll pop in if there's anything exciting happening, or I'll just see you tomorrow when hopefully my bookshelf has come. Well, so it's been a little bit. It is now August 13th. It is 1:24 p.m. It's my 3rd day off. So tomorrow, it's Wednesday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday I work, and then I have a whole week off for my birthday. Yesterday, I've been talking about how I was supposed to get my bookshelf, and that of course did not happen. I'm not surprised. I had a feeling, because I was so excited for it, it wasn't going to happen. So yeah, supposedly the truck broke down, so they couldn't deliver it, which is fair. It's just the fact that, I talked to IKEA, and they said the soonest that they could deliver was the 26th. And I'm like, so they're refunding me the delivery fee and everything. But then the third party that they use also called me, and I talked to someone, and they said that they'll call me again whenever my items get back to the hub, whatever that is, and that they'll see when it can be delivered, if it could be sooner than that. So we'll see. But because I was so ready to get that all together, I wanted to get all of the books that I wanted to put on there, because I know I want to put my manga on there, because I did get 2 extra shelves so I could fit more stuff, because manga are not that big. Some of them are taller, but especially the shorter manga, I can fit more, especially that I have 72 volumes of Naruto. I have 25 volumes of Kami-sama Kiss, also the DVDs of Kami-sama Kiss, the extra bits of Naruto that I have. I have 12 collector's editions of Fruits Basket, along with the original box set of the original anime, the first original volume of Fruits Basket, the reboot DVDs, so season 1 part 1 and 2, season 2 part 1 and 2, and then season 3. And then the little bits and bobs that I have for Fruits Basket, and then 18 volumes of Blackbird. I have 14 volumes of Waiting for Spring now. I was excited to get the manga off of those 2 shelves. Again, it didn't even come, so I couldn't even start putting it together, and it might not even come for the week when I'm off a full freaking week. So we'll see. I have my tattoo next week anyway, so that's something to look forward to. But anyways, I am here because I know I talked about I finished 4th Wing. I finished the Jasad Air. I'm just waiting for my husband to finish so that we can move on to the to the Jasad crown. And of course, I love the Jasad heir. It just reminded me how much I love it. It just works for me. I think it's the enemies to lovers. It's just the whole package of that book. Just, I love it, like, tears at my heart. I love Sylvia / Estia so much. Like, her struggle just seems real. Like, she does not want the responsibility that she is being put in by, like, does she owe these people who she doesn't know, that she didn't ask to be put in, like, didn't ask to be born into that family. And, like, it's just her struggle with that, and then her coming to terms with things, and, like, her still wanting to be her own person, and, like, it just, and, like, her and Aaron, like, I just love it. And I did maybe a little bit do something. I did read the first chapter of the Jasad crown. I know. He was sweet about it, but it was like, why did you do that? And I'm like, I just couldn't help it. But I did stop after the first chapter. The only thing I'm not sure about with the Jasad crown is that I could have dealt with Aaron and Sylvia's perspective, but as much as I love Seth and Merrick, I don't need their perspectives. I don't argue that probably they add something, but I just don't care to have their perspectives. I just would rather it just be Aaron and Sylvia if it has to be more than Sylvia's perspective. You know, I'll get through it because I do like Seth and Merrick. I just don't need to read in their perspective, but we'll see. But I have to wait for him to finish. And then after we read the Jasad crown, we're going to be reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. And with the reread of the Thursday Murder Club with my friends, me and my one friend are waiting for our other to get done with the chapters so then we can finish the book. And it's really good. I did make a comment about something in the book because it's been annoying me. And then the next chapter was like, oops, maybe I should not have said what I said until I continued reading. And my friend was like, yeah, I was going to say something, but you know. It did make me cry. It did tug at my heart a little bit there, but I'm not going to say what it is because that's spoiler. But yeah, so I'm enjoying that. So I have those two going, but I have to wait for other people for those. So I'm like, well, what do I read now? I do have the audiobook from my library for Wondersmith, which is the second Morgan Crow book, but I think I'm going to listen to that when I'm like cross-stitching, or I'm gonna try to play one of my games on my computer. I think I might do Power Wash Simulator. I might listen to it while I play that. I haven't played my TCG card shop simulator in a long time. I do miss that. We'll see. But I'm also trying to figure out what else to read outside of the audiobook and my buddy reads, which I know, who am I reading more than one book at a time? I don't know. I did just try a chapter, but technically it was 2 chapters of Rose and Chain by Julie Soto, and I was not anticipating this, but my sister told me about it, and like I know what it's being marketed as, and I won't say what that is, but I do enjoy that pairing. I'm not about like advertising that, because you know I ain't gonna give the turf my time, but I do enjoy that pairing. I always have, and I always will, but I'm not gonna say what it is here, but I do love that pairing. So when my sister told me about this, I put a copy aside for me too, so I did read 2 chapters to see, because I'm trying to figure out what I want to read, and I did enjoy it, because the first chapter was pretty short, and then the second one, I'm not hating it. I mean, I didn't anticipate hating it, but I am intrigued. I do love that pairing. I'm so sorry, guys. I am a sucker for it. I won't say who it is, but you know, if you know, you know. Because I also have the irresistible urge to fall for one's enemy. I'm sorry. I am a sucker for it. But I did try a chapter of that. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. So I also pulled out my new copy of The Kiss of Deception, so I did in fact buy it. I don't remember if I have it in here or what about these books, because I have the original. No, I think I did mention how I have the original first paperback, and then I have the paperbacks of the box set, and how if I was going to get this, I was going to get rid of the box set. And I did in fact get them because they're so stunning. I mean, I don't like red, but I do love this purple. Oh my god. And I do have the other two. So I'm gonna read a chapter of this and see. And then I didn't pull out another physical one because I don't know. But I do have Summer in the City by Alex Astor, where I'm reading with my friends after the Thursday Murder Club. And then after that, I think we're reading Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, which I've had a rough relationship with V.E. Schwab. I did not like the Darker Shade of Magic series. I read the first one, started the second one, did not get very far. I am not a Delilah stan. I do not like her. And then I tried The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, did not like it. I did not like it. So we'll see how that goes. My one friend, she hasn't chosen a book since we started buddy reading, which is technically our second, but the first one we're gonna finish. So she chose that, and then after that we're gonna read that murder one. It's like The Game is Murder, or The Game of Murder. It's like You're the Detective. We're gonna be reading that. And we're probably gonna buddy read the other Thursday Murder Club books as well. So that's on here. The Jasad Air is there, but my husband is reading that copy. And I did, so it was, I don't know if I mentioned in here. I don't think, because I did it yesterday, so I didn't update yesterday. I was watching Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte, her videos. I was getting caught back up. And one of them, she had the Jasad crown, and then she mentioned how she got the Illumicrate edition with the alternative dust jackets, and I was like, wait, what? Because I don't remember seeing that. And then I went to look, and it was still available. I was like, And then, of course, like, it has the dust jacket for the Jasad Air, but it doesn't come with the Jasad Air, which is fine. But though they have, like, a thing to the link for the Jasad Air, and, of course, it was sold out, so I was like, So I was like, I put that in the cart, just, like, to have it there. Because then I was like, maybe I'll just get the first one from Pango then. And then I was just scrolling through, like, the things that they do have available. And then the box that the Jasad Air was in was available. So I was like, well, I'm just going to get it. So I got that and the Jasad crown with the alternative dust jackets. My issue now is that I love the cover, like, because Illumicrate, the Illumicrate editions, it's pretty much the same cover, it just has foiling in the sprayed edges, the stenciled edges, and so I'm like torn, because I do want to have the alternative dust jackets on them, but I do love the foiling, but I do have the paperbacks, so it's like technically that cover is being represented, it just doesn't have the foiling, and I'm like, so I don't know, we'll figure it out once I get them, but I'm excited for that. So I did get that. I do have the Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder and Take a Hint, Danny Brown, and I technically have the Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy on my Kobo, but I'm not ready to read that, especially if I might end up reading Rose and Chains. I'm not ready. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a chapter of Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder and see if I want to do that. But I don't know what else I could try, because I don't want it to be too similar to what I'm already reading. So I don't know. That is the conundrum, isn't it? So I'm going to try the chapter of this. Let me see. Okay. Okay. So that was like 19 pages for chapter 1. Okay. It's not bad. It is what it is. It's what I expected because of knowing what the book is about. I'm intrigued. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll try the chocolate chip cookie murders now. And see, and it's hard to. There we go. I do love the cover. Let's see. I know it's very popular. Let's see what I think of chapter 1. This is gonna be a long chapter. There's like 21 pages in chapter 1, so I think I'm gonna end this clip here, and when I come back I'll have told you what I chose. But I'm gonna try this chapter and then see how I'm feeling, and then maybe play some game and stuff. But I will see you then. Hello. It's been a few days. I know, not surprising, but it is now August 16th. It is Saturday. It is 8:06 p.m. and I worked today. Today was my last day for a whole great week. So I worked to 6:30, got home, was talking to my parents for a little bit, made some food, ate that. Mochi is over here yonder ways. Look at here. Oh, so cute. Yasha. Where you going? What are you doing? What you doing, honey? Oh, so cute. Oh, you're so cute. But anywho, so I ate. I've been watching and Carly. She does read, but she does a lot of like I don't know. I'll link it down below. She's very funny. I totally recommend her. But I've been getting caught up on her videos. I look like I'm just like in front of a like what the light is. You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. That's better. But yeah, so I've been getting caught up on her videos, but that's what I was watching while I was eating. But I did work today, yesterday, and Thursday. So now I'm off from Sunday to Sunday. And like you already know, because I've mentioned it so many times, my birthday is the 21st, and I get my tattoo the 20th. So I'm excited, but now I'm just off. Oh, it feels so nice to have some time off, not have to worry about going into work, having to worry about what time I need to wake up, other than obviously because my tattoo is at 11 a.m. We live an hour and a half away from where my tattoo artist is. So my tattoo artist is a very sweet, very nice, very amazing. Her work is amazing from what I've seen. So I'm excited. So I'm excited to have like this done. You know, I'm just excited. This battery went down real quick and now I'm off. And I just get to relax. I'm sad that I don't have my bookshelf that was supposed to come on the 12th when I had my 3 days off, like it was supposed to, which, you know what, I don't blame them because the truck broke down. Like, that's totally understandable. Respect it. Like, I'm just sad. Like, I don't blame them. Like, that's fair. I just am sad that, like, it's annoying that I'm gonna have to wait another 2 weeks, so I won't. The next time they could deliver it is the 26th, which is annoying. And of course it's like, well, my week off is over by that point, so it's just a little annoying, but at least I just wanted to get here. But I could have worked on that. I could have, you know, done my bookshelves, like redid my bookshelves, because I did buy some more books. I had gotten the first Dungeon Crawler Carl last week when I got the first, like, a bunch of things, but yesterday I got all the rest of them because I did put an order in at work because I didn't like the looks of the copies we had. You know, I am that bitch, you know. And there's a few more things that I want to get ordered in because I don't like the copies that we have, but you know, that is a thing for a different day. So those came in, so I got all of the rest of the Dungeon Crawler Carl series that is out, because I know the next one comes out September, October, one of these months. But I have all of them now. And my husband's like, well, what if you don't even know if you'll like it? I'm like, well, I did read a little bit of the first chapter, and you know what? I am who I am. The covers are, they're just pretty. I don't know what to tell you. I have a problem. And collecting and reading, two different hobbies, just gonna say. So I did get those, and I also got like a Totoro 2026 planner. I have the calendar put aside at work because I would already spent way too much. I got the second book of the Thursday Murder Club, which I'll get into. I got a few other things. I got this book that I didn't know anything about until my other friend that I work with, she had it because it was one of the things we had to put away, called When the World Falls Down or something. But it looks kind of good. Looks like my kind of thing. So it is a beautiful edition. So I got a bunch of things yesterday. So I would have loved to be able to do that, but alas, here we are. But anyways, to get into what my channel is about, like books. But I did start the audiobook of Wondersmith, the second Morgan Crow book, a few days ago while I was like cross-stitching and stuff, and it's a reread. I of course love it. I like got 300 pages in one day, so it is a middle grade, so it's not that hard, but I am enjoying that. We did finish our buddy read of the Thursday Murder Club the other day. I finished it like 12 a.m. the other night, and oh my god, like, is it the best? No. But did I have a good time? Yes, I did. It made me cry. I was gooped. I was gagged. My flabber was gasted. I really enjoyed my time. And since, like, I think I said in the last update or one of the updates, I'm gonna be rating it based on what I'm feeling instead of going through call pile, which I still do love. Just in the moment, be like, this is what I'm feeling, so this is what I'm giving it. So in that moment, I gave it 5 stars. I did really enjoy it. Was I wrong? Yes, I was. I did not anticipate who it was, to be honest. And there was a lot of red herrings. Kept like trying to make you think it was one person, but obviously it wasn't. But I had such a good time. It really made me cry. It really made me emotional. So it really did what I feel like I needed. It made me feel. And sometimes with a book, that's all I really need. Since I'm rating it that way, it made me feel, so that I gave it a 5 stars. And I don't give 5 stars easily for the most part. So I had such a good time. I'm looking forward to going into the second one. I don't think we're gonna buddy read the rest of them, because we have so many other ones that we are gonna be buddy reading that it just fitting that in would be hard. So I might just read that on my own. But my husband did finally today finish the last chapter of the Jasad Heir. I was just waiting for him. Of course, I love it. 5 stars. Reminded me why I love it so much. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I talked about I got the Illuma crate. So now I'll have the Illuma crate first and second one, and the reversible dust jackets next to my paperbacks. So I'm excited. And so my husband finally finished the Jasad Heir, so we're going to go into the Jasad Crown. I did get the ebook for him. I am excited. And then after the Jasad Crown, we're going to read Dungeon Crawler Carl. But I'm excited. I did read the first chapter of the Jasad Crown already. Once I finished the Jasad Heir, I couldn't help it, but I did stop myself. So I'm excited to go into that. I don't know what else I want to read, because we did finish our buddy read. I finished my buddy read with my friends, so now all I have is the Jasad Crown, which I'm waiting for my husband so we can talk about how many chapters and everything for that. I don't know, because obviously I have a middle grade, I have that. I don't know what I want to read on top of all of that, because the Wondersmith is my audiobook. Jasad Crown is my buddy read, so I need a third book. But I don't know what I want to read. I did do that try a chapter thing here, and I did finish the chapter of Cookie Murder one, and I am kind of interested, but I think I might leave I might save that for when I go to get my tattoo. So, I don't know. I have so many options. Like, I'm not, like, I don't know. And some things, because the Magical Readathon is starting in September, so I also have some things put on there for that. So I don't think I actually can read the chocolate chip, because as of right now, my tentative TBR, I don't have all of them yet. It's my final semester of doing the Master of Elements, because this is my 4th year for the Aurelium Magical Readathon, created by G from Book Roast. We'll obviously link it down below. This is my last year for Master of Elements, because I am in the Order of the Crescent, and I've been in the Order of the Crescent since she made this readathon, so, you know. So it's my 4th year. So I need to get a D in Elemental Studies, which is Storm Call, Water on the Cover. Have not picked a book for that yet. Hugh, Rekindle Cinder's book with romance. A lot of my books have romance in it, so I just haven't chosen one. But D, which is what I need to complete that, is Ice Spike Column. Read the first paragraph of 3 books, which I did. So I chose one of the books that I've already done recently. I chose Kiss of Deception for that, so that's why I'm not reading that one, because I think I'm going to read it for that. Then I have to get an O in Shapeshifting, which is camouflage, practice, genre blend, like. So I chose a cozy mystery, which is Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder, so I can't read that for my tattoo. Then I need an O in Animal Studies, Hatchling's debut book, which that When the World Falls Down is a debut book, so I put that for that. Astronomy, I need an O, which is Invisible Stars, character with an invisible illness. And I put Get a Life Chloe Brown for that one, because she has some sort of like muscle, or I forget if it's fibromyalgia, but she is in pain a lot. Unless it is that, I just don't remember, but I know. And I do want to reread that, because I do have Take a Hint, Danny Brown on my Kobo, and I want to read that. And then I will get the physical copies. The copies we had were not pretty, so I am gonna reread Get a Life Chloe Brown. I need to get a Q in Restoration, which means I need to do O, which is Unbroken Focus Tincture, which is a single POV, which Silverborn. I was looking up Silverborn. I'm so sorry. Each of these clips have been so long. I do apologize. Like, I just yap. I don't know if it's camera or what. I'm just a yapper right now. Yeah, it's the Morgan Crow one, so it's the 4th Morgan Crow, which means I need to read the 3rd one before September, because I'll do that for single POV, because it's always just from Morgan's point of view. It's like 3rd person. I don't remember. I just know it's a single POV. And then for Q, it's Continental Remedies. Generate random country 5 times and pick a book from that country. I have not chosen that one. Yeah, so I don't really know. I think I might see if I have enough points for being able to just choose what I want for that one. Again, this clip is like almost 20 minutes. For what, girl? What are you yapping about? Each of these clips has been so long. Wow, ma'am. She's in a mood. But yeah, so I have that, so yeah. Anywho, so I have to figure out what I want to read now, because obviously I can't read those till September. So ma'am. Yeah, so I'm going to maybe just chill for a while, continue watching on Carly, maybe listen to more the Wondersmith, and do my cross stitch at some point, but I'm just so tired. I'm so exhausted, because I won't be there for over a week, so I needed to make sure someone knew how to do my department for while I was gone, which my friend is pretty capable, so I know she'll be able to do it. So anywho, let me stop yapping. I'm not looking forward to editing this, because instead of doing the smart thing and editing as I go, I have not edited a thing. None of these clips have been edited. I should have done that. Maybe tomorrow I will work on getting the clips I have already put into my computer and maybe start that. But anywho, I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go relax for a while. But I just know I love Thursday Murder Club. I'm looking forward to moving on to the next one. Of course, love the Jasad Air. And I'm, of course, loving the Morgan Crow book. I do love me that series as well. So now I just need to figure out what I want to read now. So I'm just gonna go relax for a bit. I will see you in my next update. Hello. I have not updated in a bit. This is like my third time trying to film this. I did do a clip yesterday, didn't like it, so I deleted it. And then I just tried to film, but then something came up. I needed to help my friend at work with something, which I don't mind. Today is now Monday, August 25th, and my week off has come and gone. Very sad. Very, very sad. I did go get my tattoo on the 20th. It is gorgeous, but I love it. Sat for 7 to 8 hours doing that. Had a good time with my friends. They came along with me, and my tattoo artist, amazing. I love her. She was perfect. She put on Studio Ghibli movies, and we just talked, and it was a good time. But then my birthday was the next day. Sorry I didn't bring you along, but I'm not very good with filming in front of other people, and then my birthday was not feeling too good. I did just get this tattoo the day before, and I was not feeling too good. Most of the day was more of me trying to not freak myself out, but I did just get a tattoo, which is pretty traumatic on the body, but I love my tattoo. So my birthday was fine. I of course spent time with my husband. My brother and sister-in-law got me a cute Alice in Wonderland mug, which I love. They also sent delivery of hot chocolate and cookies, which is perfect. So I have been using that mug. And my husband got me some cross-stitch kits, which are amazing. I don't need to worry about cross-stitch kits for a long time, so that's great. I had a good day. A lot of happy birthday messages. It was very nice. My sister-in-law sent me flowers. It was very cute. I loved it. She's very sweet. And yeah, so my birthday came and went real quick. It really felt like the day was 2 hours long, but it was okay because I wasn't feeling too good. I was playing Power Wash Simulator. Did I read a lot during my week off? You would think, right? You would be like, yeah, that's a lot of time to have to read. I started Hollowpox Saturday because I was playing Power Wash Simulator with my husband. I was like, can I put my audiobook on? So I started Hollowpox that day. Finished it that day because I literally listened to it all day. Continued playing Power Wash Simulator after my husband went to bed. So I had a good time. But that was the only book that I even read. Didn't even read our buddy read, which were me and my husband are buddy reading The Jisod Crown, which I am enjoying. I just haven't picked it up. We've not been reading it. I couldn't on the day before because we've been reading it on call together. And obviously I had to go to bed early because the next day I was getting my tattoo. And then the next day I was not feeling too good. I literally fell asleep before he even got on the call, really. I only woke up because my grandfather called to sing me happy birthday, which was so nice. But then my husband got on call and then we said goodnight and I went back to sleep. I did not do a lot of her reading at all. Sunday we played Split Fiction, so we started that, which has been a really good time. It's from the creators of It Takes Two, which we love that game. We've played it three times, I think 2 times. Love that game. But we are enjoying Split Fiction, and then I work today, Monday. Now I have the next 2 days off, which hopefully my bookshelf is supposed to be coming tomorrow. Fingers crossed it actually comes tomorrow because it's now been 2 weeks since it was supposed to be here on the 12th, which, I don't blame them. Things happen, trucks break down, I'm not mad about that. It's just, so hopefully tomorrow. So I had work today, which was very tiring. I just wish I had more time off. But I'm lucky that I have these. I literally only worked 1 day and I have 2 more days off, but I'm going to maybe try to read. Maybe, maybe do that. The thing that I should be doing. But me and my friends did on Friday start our buddy read of Summer in the City, I think by Alex Astor. You're actually on top of my Kobo, so I can't really look. So here's the thing with that. I started it. I got 6 chapters in, and then I DNF'd it. I do not like it. They're gonna still do the buddy read and put all the spoilers and stuff in the group chat. It's about this girl who you find out in the beginning is moving from New York. She hates New York. She makes sure you know that. She makes sure you know that so many times that she hates New York. And I personally do not like New York either. But oh my God, she was pissing me off with how many times she needed to make sure we knew she did not like New York. Moving from New York, and then she has to come back for something with her work, and there's this guy that she hates, and I don't remember what it said on. I actually didn't read the description, so I don't know what it would say, so I don't want to spoil anything. But in the beginning of this book, you have her going to this club with her friend, and she only agreed because she was leaving the next day. The friend wants to go to this club on this day specifically because a bunch of billionaire or millionaire CEOs, blah, 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 are going to be there. This girl, the main character, I don't remember her name at this point, tries to go find her friend, or no, she tries to go to the bathroom, there's a long line, blah, 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 and then she runs into this guy. They have this connection, or like this attraction, and so they end up making out in the stairwell. He wants to take her home. He assumes that she wants something before he's able to take her home, and she gets offended by that. Fine, whatever. And then she storms away, and then her friend finds her, and then she come to find out it's the CEO of Atomic, who one of the people that her friend wanted to see, or whatever. I don't remember. But I'm like, okay. And so he then makes a comment about how would that have changed, does that change something knowing that he's the CEO? And she is again offended. And she's like saying that he's calling her a gold digger. She leaves from New York. Her friend also moves with her. They move to LA. And then it's 2 years later, and she has to go back to New York. And oh my God, she does not want to go back to New York. She has held a grudge against this man for 2 years over this 5-minute interaction. She just goes on about it. What really pisses me off about it is that her having a grudge against this guy that she barely knows, it was such a minute thing. But on top of that, like, she goes on about her mom giving her these lessons and instilling in her not to allow anyone, especially men, to control her and to be an independent woman, and she says she's an independent woman. But yet she then goes on to talk about how it's this man and how much she hates him that kept her motivated and kept her moving forward. And I'm sorry, to me that just sounds like this man lived rent-free in your brain. He's had control over you, and he didn't even know it, because you couldn't even just find motivation in yourself or some other factor to keep you going. It's this man you had a small interaction with 2 years ago. Like, you couldn't find something within yourself to motivate you. Like, it sounds like you are being controlled by this man. And like, that's what was pissing me off, like, on top of her being like really going hard on the I'm not like other girls. The thing is that she has let this guy control her, and yet she wants me to believe that she's independent. Her mom instilled in her this not letting men control, like having control over you. But literally a man did. Over a 5-minute interaction, you've held this grudge against this man. He's the thing that has motivated you, not yourself. And she does even mention at one point that his comment shook her sense of self. And I'm like, if it took that little bit, that's a bigger issue. And it sounds like you have allowed this man to control you. I don't believe that you're an independent woman. You want me to believe that? Like, I think it's not a bad lesson to have, or like something for her mom to have taught her, but I don't believe that you are doing that. Like, you have let this man live rent-free in your brain for 2 years over this 5-minute interaction. And if that's what shakes your sense of self, I think that there's a bigger issue, and it's not him. This is like ridiculous. And the fact that she's like making it, like, in the way she treats him is just like, okay, was what he was implying nice? No. Was he actually being horrible? Not really. Like, it's not unreasonable for him to think that, when that's probably the interaction that he gets from a lot of people trying to use him and everything because he has so much money. And it's not okay to imply someone's a gold digger. That's not my point. But it's like, there's like two sides to this. And the fact that like your friend was there because of this. So it's not unreasonable for him to think that. But, and even then, I don't know if he was necessarily trying to say she was a gold digger. I think he just assumed that like someone would want something before they're willing to, for him to take them home. Like, I think this is probably just a thing that has happened to him so many times. Again, not good to call someone a gold, like imply someone's a gold digger, but he just, it's an implication. He didn't outright call you a gold digger. Not that it's right, but my point is that this interaction does not warrant this 2-year thing. I've gone on a long time about this, but I just did not like it. So I have DNF'd it. I'm interested to see what they say as they're continuing, but it was not for me. Just from the jump, she just had this I'm not like other girls thing, and I don't like that. I do not like it. I do not like it. I already have a hard time with contemporary romance. Again, sometimes it's more fantasy to me than actual fantasy, but I digress. I did not enjoy my time. I did get 6 chapters in. My friend was like, I'm surprised you got that far, because she knows how much I don't like, I have a hard time with contemporary romance, so. But yeah, I did not have a good time with that. I'm enjoying the Jihad Crown, and I did really enjoy my reread of Hollowpox, The Hunt for Morgan Crow. I listened to the audiobook of that. I was telling my husband I really just want to go on to Silverborn, but I have it on my Magical Readathon TBR, which isn't for another, I could do the another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, so a week. I don't know what else to read. I have a bunch of books. I did, during my time off, catalog all of my books finally. How many I read and everything. I put a physical owned TBR on to my Goodreads. So I did do that. I have so many books I could read, but I don't know what I want to read. I've been watching Mel reads, going from her oldest to, and watching her videos, because I'm caught up on everyone else I watch and everything, so I've been doing that. But yeah, I don't know what I want to read. I do have the next 2 days off. Hopefully my bookshelf does come tomorrow. I will keep you updated. But yeah, I did not update for a bit because I suck. But I did start editing. I imported some of the clips I've already had and put that into my computer to start editing. I did edit the intro clip. We'll see. I already knew this was going to end up being a month-long vlog. Pretty much just a birthday month, though, and then next month is the Magical Readathon, so I'll probably be doing that. I'm excited. But yeah, I will probably relax, maybe when my husband calls, talk to him again for the millionth time about, I don't know what I want to read, and what if he has not helped me thus far, and this is not the first time this week that I've said I don't know what to read and he's not helped me. And unfortunately his Dungeon Crawler Carl edition doesn't seem like it's ever going to get to him, so I have to figure out what our next buddy read is going to be after the Jihad Crown. Not that we're anywhere close to finishing that, but yeah, so I'm gonna relax, probably just wait for him to call and just chill. But I will see you when I see you. Hello, it is now Tuesday the 26th, and I have gotten my Billy book shelf. I need to put it together. It is my first time ever putting something like this together by myself. We'll see how it goes. I did vacuum first and everything, and now I might have to put my sweater back on because it's the air conditioner is right there, and I'm like right in front of it, but I've started putting the thingies on. I'm literally only on the first part. Oops, sorry, that's probably loud. But yeah, I did order food because I haven't eaten yet. Me and my husband were playing Split Fiction for a long time. He just went to bed not long ago. 2 a.m. his time, 3 p.m. our time. So I am just waiting for my food. I am working on this. It's going to take me a while. I am not going to show you me doing this because I've never done it before, and it's going to be something. And I'm doing it by myself until I need help. So fingers crossed, everything goes well. Don't pay attention to my other shelves. They are a mess, but just wanted to pop in real quick and say the shelf did get here. And I am going to start that and probably stop to eat, but I'm going to continue watching Mel from Mel Reads, getting caught up on her stuff. And yeah, I just wanted to pop in real quick, and I will see you hopefully when I'm a little farther. Well, it is now Wednesday the 27th. Sorry if you hear the AC. It is on. My bookshelf is done. I did not pop in to show you that last night. I kind of was tired. And then my dad did anchor it for me today. So here it is in all its glory. I did not put the shelves on yet, but I just wanted to pop in and be like, hey, I did, in fact, get that done, right, honey? Right, Mosha. Oh, that Moshiko. Oh, so pretty. Oh, look how big she is. Her birthday is tomorrow. She'll be 1 year old. Right, Mocham? You'll be 1. Are you gonna be 1? Look at that face. But yeah, I just wanted to come in. Right now, my shelves are a mess. Like, my original 2 are a mess, as you can see. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. And then I also have that one that my dad had made me that has stuff on it, so I also have to figure that out and see what's going to go on here. The manga, I think, is definitely going to go on here. Obviously, like, that was the reason I got it, because of the Naruto volumes, which I'm still missing 22. There's more there, but I had to hide them because of her. But, yeah. So, I'm trying to think also what else could go on there. But I am still waiting on volume 22. I canceled my one at work because it was just being ridiculous, and then I ordered it from Pango, but that still hasn't had any update either, and I ordered that Friday. So I need to figure out what's happening with that. So yeah, I'm gonna probably maybe message them and see like what's going on, just so I know. Like, I'm not gonna rush them or anything, but I just want to make sure, because I did spend money on it, so I do want to know about that. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on that. My sister did come home yesterday to give me my gifts for my birthday, and she got me these cute Totoro scrunchies. And then she got me like this Alice in Wonderland blind bag, and I got Alice, which is awesome. And then she also got me this clip, which I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's a Howl's Moving Castle clip, which Howl's Moving Castle is the only one of my favorites that was not represented in my tattoo. I have Gigi, the rat, and the bird fly thing from Spirited Away. Obviously the Totoro is from My Neighbor Totoro, so that Howl's Moving Castle was the only one that, so I have this clip now, so that's great. And then she also got me these. Isn't it so cute? I don't remember what it's called, but I love it. Isn't it so cute? Oh my god, I'm obsessed. But yeah, I'm gonna get to putting the shelves on, cleaning the shelves, and figuring out where to go from there. But I will update you when I've gone somewhere. Hopefully today. I do go back to work. I do have work again tomorrow. Work at 11. But I will see you. Or maybe I'll talk later, because I did start a book. But I'll talk about that later. Whoa. A long time no see. I know. I keep doing this. I keep falling off and then having to update like days later. But I think the last thing I had said or was doing was I think I put together my shelf, but then I was just waiting for my dad to anchor it to the wall. It's like been a while since then. That was like last Wednesday. Today is Monday, the 1st of September. So yes, I am coming back. I am ending the vlog today because the Magical Readathon does start today. And so I did get my manga shelf all put together. There are some like random bits on it still. I just need to figure out where I want them to go. I don't know if I still want on there. And my other shelves, it's still up in the air. I have more space on it now that the manga is not there and everything. And I've moved things around. but it's still a work in progress. But I really was out here thinking that I was going to be able to fit all of my manga on this shelf, and also some of the paperbacks from the other two shelves. I did condense the manga so that I did have space for that, but that proved to be not what I wanted, because I had some of them stacked horizontally, and I just was, I want to be able to have all my Naruto like normal and be able to have like a fruits basket shelf. Like it looks better now. I'll show you it. It's still not as like what I wanted. Like you'll see. Okay, so here is my shelf. I do have some stuff up there. My Totoro bag, my fruits basket bag, the boxes that the Itachi and Naruto my husband got me, some random bits and baubles. But this is the shelf. That is because Mochi likes to try to jump on the shelf, and I don't want her pulling off that Seishomaru plush that I have in there next to the Inuyasha volume I have. But yeah, so because I have, like, it's like pretty much like things that I really like. Obviously Naruto, still missing the 22nd volume, but I will not talk about that. Like some of the DVDs I have from Naruto, and then D Gray Man is just right there. I don't have all of those volumes, clearly. All of my Naruto Shippuden DVDs are still in Thailand, so I don't know where they're gonna go whenever my husband gets here, but then, like, obviously Fruits Basket has its own shelf, which I really, really like, and then, like, the Itachi, and then my Itachi case my husband had gotten me, Naruto, and, like, Kami-sama Kiss and stuff, and then it goes down here. Yes, ma'am. Are you trying to show off? Are you showing off? And then, like, my Japanese learning stuff. Like, those were my textbooks from school. And some random bits and baubles. And then these are just manga that I don't really care about displaying, so they're just stacked down there as well, because they can't go vertical, they have to be horizontal, and I really just, don't care, because I did get extra shelves, so. And that's one of the things my sister got me for my birthday. Yeah, the other shelves, they're a work in progress. I know. It is what it is, right, honey? Honey? Oh, honey, oh, what a pretty girl. Yeah, I did get the Illumicrate editions of the books. I mean, I obviously, the original Illumicrate dust jacket is under this, but I did get the Jasad Crown that included the alternative jackets, which I do, in fact, love. Me and my husband are in the middle of reading the Jasad Crown. It is really good. The only thing I will say is I do not care about Sepha and Merrick's chapters. I mean, there's like moments where it's fine, but then, oh my god, the last chapter that we had with Merrick, just pissed me off, and I really didn't like it. It is neither here nor there. You would have had to read them to know, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I've just been working. I worked from Thursday to yesterday. That's another reason why I have not updated, because it's just been tired. But I did finish a book. I finished Assistant to the Villain. I started that a few days ago, and I've finished it, and oh my god, I loved it. I did buy all of them physically, especially since Apprentice to the Villain and Accomplice to the Villain have the sprayed edges. The first one we don't have with the sprayed edges, so I had to get it normal, which is fine. I did finish that. I really enjoyed it. I loved it. I had such a good time. Like, were there issues with it? Sure. It's not perfect, but I was like immersed. I loved the dynamic between the villain and Evie, and I was there for the ride. I really loved it. It was funny to me. It was so cute, and I just had a blast. The ending, I was like, no, you are not going to end it like that, and she did in fact end it like that. And it's interesting because I didn't know anything about the author, because I read the author's note before I started reading the book, and funny enough, me and them have similar things in common, but I'm not going to say what it is, but yeah, it was very interesting. I was very surprised, but really loved it. I was debating with myself whether to go into the next one immediately or not. But then I forgot until today the Magical Readathon is starting because it's the 1st of September. So I'm going to end the vlog here. I know it hasn't been so. It's been, you know, a time, and it's been up and down. You know, it's been my birthday month. My birthday came and went. I did get my tattoo, which I do love. Gotten so many compliments on it. Not that that's why I got it. I got it because I wanted something for me, but a lot of people have really been enjoying it. It's been an interesting month. Thank you for coming along with me for my birthday month. I hope you do enjoy the vlog, even though it might not be as crazy and I didn't really bring you along for my tattoo or anything. I'm not very comfortable taking this out on the go, but I hope you enjoyed the vlog regardless. I do need to sit down and keep editing because the only thing I've edited was the first clip, and oh my god, I have a bunch to go. I'm gonna do that. I also need to start the vlog for the Magical Readathon. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be able to do weekly vlogs for Magical Readathon, so it's not all the whole month. But we'll see. We'll find out in the next vlog. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do enjoy my videos, please feel free to give a like and subscribe. I would love to have you here. It really makes my day, and I love seeing you here. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.